Neverland. What's up? Having a nice fresh cup of shut the hell up? Shell the head up? Yeah, that's what we're doing. How are ya? How are ya? Everybody's favorite good guy / bad guy here. Superman. Super precious. Ty. Good to see everybody. I give you guys 2 weeks. This is the answer portion to the Q&A. I've got a few questions. Graciously, oh my god, this is so good. It's regular coffee, house brewed coffee, a little bit of espresso mix, and some French vanilla coffee stuff in there. Whoa. Whoa. I forgot the pinkies out. Okay. Enough rambling. I think I had to do some clicking around here. Forgive me for being so rude. Now get off your cell phones and listen. Okay, so clicking around. Let's get to your questions. Let's start with YouTube first. Oh my goodness. Toronto Fire asks, Flavio Di Giovanni himself, hey Flav, what's up? Love you, buddy. Who loves him? I do. I said keep it clean, man, and it's not clean, but I'm going to read it anyway because that's what we do here. Ugh. You did this on purpose. You did it on purpose, I know it. I can't put it back. It's so good, I can't put it down. Okay. Flav from Toronto Fire on YouTube asks, and also go check out T.Heat too, I say it all the time. Seriously, go check out their channels, man. It's pretty funny stuff. It's entertaining. Do you eat muff or just play with it? Oh, God. No. I'll answer it with this. Let me bring myself back up so I can see myself telling you off. No, I'm not telling you off. I don't like hair in my food. I said keep it clean, man. And that's the cleanest you could possibly keep. Okay, moving on. Next up, I don't know if she actually means for this to be said on here, but we're going to say it anyway because it's technically a question. Do you have Facebook, Tyler? Comes in from Ruby Baldwin, somebody I just met. She's really sweet. The answer is yes. People know how to get a hold of me. It's the very same thing here on YouTube that it is on my Facebook, so feel free. Okay. And thank you for commenting, Ruby. You seem very, very nice. Very nice person. Excuse me a second here. I just gotta turn that down a little bit. And like that. And then we're gonna do this. Okay. Now we're gonna get to Facebook. So, like I said, this is a nice thing to do once in a while because, it's fun. I like having fun doing it. And I'll answer anything you guys got my way. Thrown at me my way. This is so good. I can't. Okay? Stop. Don't judge me. Stop judging me. Stop it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight. Okay. More questions on Facebook. The first one coming in from one of my favorite people on the planet. She's very beautiful. She's an old friend of mine. And I adore her to death. And her name's Vanessa. Well, it's Vanessa Joy on my Facebook. But anyway, Vanessa. She had asked, why are pickled beets so gross? Oh, Ness. My answer is because they're beets. And they're pickled beets. Ew. I don't have an answer. Brian? Don't eat those. Those preservatives will kill you. That's the only answer I got. Love you, Ness. Because they're just gross. I used to like beets when I was a kid, though. I used to like beets and beet juice and all that stuff. Your palate changes when you get older, I swear. We got some at work now that I have to deal with. They're beets, basically. And, well, even the smell of them, man, I can't. It's like that with me and cucumber, too. I know, before you start throwing hate my way, I used to like cucumber. Cucumber sandwiches is just, blah. Oh. All right. So thank you for the question, Vanessa. I love you dearly. I really do. And she knows, because I tell her. Coffee soon, by the way. An old buddy of mine from way back, an old musician buddy of mine from way back. We used to jam together. Once or twice, anyway. Good to see you again, Al. It's nice to meet up with you again. His name's Alan Barreau. His question is, if you had the opportunity to be the front man of a band, which band would it be? Ooh, that's a tough one, buddy. I'll be honest with you. I know I'm clicking around. Forgive me, guys. I'll be honest with you. I like being the front man for Awake by Sunday. It's my favorite act I've sang for so far. That's no secret. I'm very proud to be the front man of the band now. Even though I don't have front or lead singer's disease, I believe in a group effort, not just one person. That's wow, man. Which artist would I like to be the front man of? If I was any better at what I was doing, if my voice was still in shape like it used to be 20 years ago, I like to give a crack at, I don't know, like classic rock something maybe. Dang, man, that's a good question. Give it up for Al. That's if I were any more skilled and if I could have more of a range, revamp Led Zeppelin. Why not? I always say to all my buddies, when I'm rehearsing with them, coffee and talent. I need some coffee and some talent. Well, I got the coffee. Know what I'm saying? I don't know, Audio Slave, jeez. There's too many to, man, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's my answer. I just, I never looked at myself as being a great singer because I'm always hard on myself, I know. And yeah, okay, save your comments, but I don't know, man, like, lead singer of Collective Soul, something that's like contemporary, progressive, but like softer, you know what I mean? I could see myself doing that. When I was growing up, real fast, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be involved in an act that, just played softer stuff, not too like screamy, not too high and pitchy, maybe once in a while, because to me, softer music really showcases talent, especially vocally. Harmonies especially, I always wanted to really work hard on those, and maybe that's it. I don't know. I hate to go pop rock because I don't think that would do it, but I naturally write kind of like a pop singer, and it's funny, it's like messed up, but pop rock, even though I hate that dichotomy of use a play for words for a genre. I hate using pop rock. It's just, it sounds like the candy, right? Yeah, softer stuff. I always wanted to get involved in the softer side of music, but now that I'm singing for Awake by Sunday, I couldn't picture myself singing for anybody else. So, good question. Thanks, Al. It's really good to catch up with you again. Next one's coming from the same beautiful, speaking of talented singers, and yes, I am going to say that because you sing like a bird. Like, you're just, don't even think about, you come back at me saying I'm hard on myself, because I know you're hard on yourself too, but my God, you have talent. You're just, From Anita Curran. I call her Neaters, or Neat. She's just neat. That's why, I guess. She sent in 2 questions. You're damn right, and I'll answer both of them. The first one being, Anita, I love you. I miss you, man. Singing with you once was all I needed right there. So you can sing. First question is, what do you love about the release of music? Ooh. There's so much involved in that answer, I think. For obvious reasons, I know, but Captain Obvious, I gotta be the captain of something, right? Excellent question, my dear. Again, it all stems back, I think, when I was, I know I'm clicking around, when I was a kid, say preteen or teen, we'll say. I remember listening to, like, this back in, like, the early, mid-90s, you know. Not to revamp another question, but, or another answer, rather, but back then, it's very nostalgic to me because the release of the music that I was listening to and blasting in my headphones, or just, like, sitting there doing my homework or something, like, and listening to the radio, you know, always made me very emotionally aware of, you know, myself. And because, I mean, your hormones are already raging anyway. You're thinking about girls, you're thinking about parties, you're thinking about, you know, sock hops and all this other, you know, cutesy kid stuff. But it's legit at the time, you know. And in my life, I think the reason why I'm a musician now is because everything involved music. It involved music on in the background like you hear right now. You know, music. And for me, it took me an emotional roller coaster because, you know, especially when you could really pick out your favorite songs and what you kept hearing. Excellent question. An emotional release, I would say. It helps you feel a certain way about a certain situation, for example. There's so many different examples, but I'll use this as one. And years down the road, you think, and you look back on that same feeling you had when you first heard that song. You know, it's just a nostalgia thing. I think I like nostalgia a lot more than what most people believe. I really do, and you know, it's one of those things. That's a tough one. I think that's the best answer I have. Being a musician for all these years, you know, you're always trying to look back on and chase what. I'm just speaking for myself. Always trying to chase what got you involved in music to begin with, and that's tough. I mean, that's like. But I think it's the emotional release for me. I think it's really just like feeling out a certain situation or something that you've been through. Whether it be a bad breakup, whether it be a great relationship, or a place that you went to together, you know, you're holding hands with somebody on the beach and a song was playing in the background. You know what I mean? Like, that to me is a really good release for music. I think that's what I love so much about it. It keeps you humble. It keeps you down to earth. You know what I mean? And, yeah. That's an excellent question. Thank you, Neaters. I really appreciate that. Another one from Neaters. If you had the chance to collaborate with any musician, who would it be and why? Whoa. Way to put me on the spot, dear. No, that's a great question. A long time ago, 2013, August, in fact. I think the date was actually August 10th. Not bad for an old man. I'm trying to remember some stuff. We, Lisa and myself, and Johnny was there too, went down to the Capitol here in a city that I won't mention, and I do have it on video. It's actually on my YouTube, but it's set to private so nobody else can watch it. I've showed a few people here and there, but it was requested by this said artist that I don't. And Precious, yeah, what are you doing? You stretching? Precious, everybody. Lisa's cat. Yeah, that's right. Just show your butt to everybody. Anyway, getting back to my point, you little furball. His name's Jeff Martin. He sings for the Tea Party and has for many years. Excuse me. This is one thing you don't do when you're a singer. Imagine that. It's too late. No turn backsies now. I've already collaborated with Jeff Martin, per se, just singing his songs with him, and he was harmonizing with me. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Like, that was definitely a high point in my life, just a few years back. And that was awesome. I always appreciated their music. I've got a few answers, really. Led Zeppelin, obviously. Everybody knows I love Led Zeppelin, so, you know, it's not possible now. Unfortunately, but collaborate with, bands like Collective Soul, bands like Soundgarden back in their prime, bands like Alice in Chains when Lane Stanley, God rest his soul, Get One, was still alive, back in their prime. And even though I think, collaborating with Jerry Cantrell would be pretty decent. There's a few more. I mean, Pearl Jam, I speak fluent better, so why would I do all of that? Just to get, and not for an ego purpose, like not for something for yourself per se, but just so you can get more of a broader range of, talent or, creativity from where you can come from versus, professionals that have been there and done that. You can really learn a lot with collaborations. You can really pick and choose what your strengths, weaknesses are. You can really figure out how to compose a decent piece of music. And I've always wanted to do that. So anybody willing to collaborate, I'd say, I think, to be more realistic these days, anybody willing to collaborate with myself or would be willing to let me collaborate with them, I think that would be all in all a positive experience. I really think so. Yeah. I still stick with, the rock genre, of course, but, maybe a bluesy, jazzy thing in there, too, just to broaden my range, or broaden my, not range in vocals, but broaden my variety and, my likeness for music, or, maybe something inspirational would happen where I just, suddenly just get this creativity, the juices flowing, and you go with it, I love that. I love chasing creativity. To me, myself personally, I like to write songs. I used to write poetry, and that's where it all started from. I just like the creative motion of everything. I like how it flows out. I like how it, it makes you feel gratified too when the finished product's right there. You're just like, wow, I just created that. And if you're picky like me, it takes quite the process. I was kind of lucky, acoustically with an old buddy of mine. His name's Andrew Billings. Hey, Artie, how you doing? Love you, buddy. Miss you. He lives in Ontario now, unfortunately. And we used to bang out songs like in 45 minutes they'd be done. And it's just acoustic, just me and him writing a song. And, I've got a SoundCloud page, guys. If you guys are really interested, just send me a message or whatever, and I'll give you the link. But a lot of my old stuff's on there. Some new stuff, not too many, but anyway. I'd say bands like that, and now we all have our different opinions on who's talented and who has, the best layers of color of sound, or, for me, I'm stuck in the 90s, man. I always have been. I mean, it's quite obvious by now. And it works for me. So, all the haters, you can, right? I hope that answers the question. Collaboration is always a very important thing to me. Thank you so much for the questions, Neaters. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your voice, I wish you were a vlogger too. I'd ask you the same question and hear what you have to say. But yeah, collaboration to me, ever since I was younger, because I used to sing in choir and stuff, so that's obviously collaborative. I always wanted a broader variety, a broader range of music, you know what I mean? And always opening my mind to new and interesting things. And a lot of B-side stuff I've listened to over the years, and it's fantastic. It holds its own right against the normal contemporary stuff, progressive stuff even. Yeah, I think that's my answer right there. Wow, that's awesome. You're awesome. You're all awesome. Thank you so much for the questions. We'll keep this up. We'll keep this going. I give you guys some more time this time because, I don't like to strap time limits on anything. And I don't know what's coming next, but I have a couple of ideas for the next 2. If you guys want me to bring back Vlog Roulette, I've gotten questions about this. Vlog Roulette, that's the one where I take just the one word you guys say, crumble it up, put it in my hat, and draw to the hat, and, you know, talk about whatever comes up. If you guys want me to do that, comment below, either on Facebook here or on YouTube, it doesn't matter. And I might bring it back, because you guys have been asking for it, even though I canceled it out, because I didn't think there was any interest at the time. So, just old ideas like that, I can bring it back, it's no problem. If you guys want to see it, I will do it. So, got some more work coming up. I'm trying to figure out when the best time is to really get back to everything, and, you know, show is coming up too, but not till February, and hopefully March. We'll see. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. In the meantime, thank you so much for your questions, and I'll keep doing this as long as you guys are interested, and so far a few of you are, so hey, I don't mind doing it, right? Well, I love yous. You guys take care of yourselves out there. Thank you for all the support. You know, lately, I gotta be honest with you, I need it, because I feel kind of down in the dumps lately, because there's a lot of stuff's going on, but I mean, it's not all bad. There's positive in there too, and I gotta focus on the positive. Remember that, focus on the positive. Just kind of beating myself up lately, just over some things that I should know better versus what I've been doing. Hey, we all go through it, right? That's right. So, take care of yourselves out there. Stay warm. Love the one next to you. And always tell people you love them. So, for that, that's all I got. That's it for now. I'll be back soon. You know me. Hopefully in a week's time, or possibly sooner. Who knows? And I'll catch up with you then. Excuse me. My goodness. One more sip for the working man, working woman. Pinkies up, of course. Hold on, I have to grasp the handle the right way, because you don't want to drop this liquid gold. No. Pinkies up. Oh, mama. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to go chill, probably play some Xbox One. And you guys have actually asked me questions, what's my gamer tag on Xbox One? I don't have time, I wish I could write it down and show it to the camera. It's Ty. Don't make fun of me for this. I've said this before. It's named after a song which reminds me of my father. Okay, like I said, music everywhere. It's Ty, capital T, lowercase y-e, the, capital T, lowercase h-e. This is all together, by the way. Chosen, capital C, lowercase h-o-s-e-n, capital O-N-E, one. Ty the Chosen One. It's all together. Feel free to add me on. We'll do a game or whatever. I don't game that much, but when it's time to relax before a long shift in the next day, that's what you gotta do. So, I think some Battlefield 1 is in order. Everybody's favorite good guy, bad guy, Ty, says, remember, if you're working too hard, one more sip, pinkies up, ting. You're doing it wrong. Everybody's favorite good guy, bad guy, out. Thanks again, you guys. Comment down below if you want me to keep doing these. Maybe just to say hello. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, for following, supporting, etc., etc. I'm not a numbers guy. I don't care about numbers, but I'm really thankful for all of you. I do this for entertainment, you know. I'll see you in the next one. It won't be too much longer from now. That's a promise. Love you guys. Out. Bye.